What's going on, guys? It's Jay. A lot has gone on in the last few days, and I want to recap and give you guys a summary of what's been happening, what's the latest, and a lot of people, even pro players, streamers, giving their 2 cents on what they think is the state of Apex right now. And what's surprising is this is not just a one-sided argument. There's not a lot of content creators on one side of the story and a lot of pro players on another side of the story. They're pretty much all different, and a lot of people have mixed opinions on what's going on with Apex right now. And some really shocking news coming out of Respawn, something that we've never seen them do before, so make sure to stick around for that. Hope you guys are having a great day today. If you guys would do me a huge favor and click that subscribe button. I'm trying to eat Chick-fil-A tonight, and I only can do it if I can gain 500 subscribers in the next 12 hours. That's the deal that I made with my wife, but she doesn't know it yet. So starting off with Respawn giving us quite a big of a shocker. So if you guys don't know this, Respawn has actually never done this before. So right now in season 7, we have a collection event that's going on right now where you get Gibby's heirloom, and this is the town takeover with Pathfinder as well, where you can actually go into the boxing ring and fight. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of stuff going on, but we're quite used to having to wait a few months in order to get a next one or another one to come out with more heirlooms. But this time it looks like Respawn is actually going to do a back-to-back collection event. So many people like myself thought they would be doing a Christmas event for collection event anyways and bringing more heirlooms, but they didn't do that. And obviously it was a little bit of a shocker to me because it's a big money grab. I think it's a great time to make a lot of money, especially for collection events. But when I realized that it wasn't coming, it did start to make a little bit of sense because they did just have one at the very end of season 6. So I started to understand a little bit more. So I thought, well, this is just a pattern for their collection events. Well, it looks like we're actually going to get a collection event at the beginning of season 8 for the anniversary. Now, here are just some recolors that we will be getting with this event. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be a brand new event, like with new skins, or if they're going to bring anything new whatsoever, or if it's all going to be recolored old event skins. But considering it is a collection event, I would obviously think that we will be getting a new heirloom. I'm just not sure which one it will be. So considering that it is an anniversary event, Apex was released in early February of 2019. So probably, I think February 9th is what it was. So it'll probably be around that time. So probably about exactly a month from now. And that is a very short time considering we are just now coming to the latter end of this collection event that we are in now. So props to Respawn for bringing 2 collection events in such a short amount of time. But over the last few days, there's been a lot of people who don't want to give props to Respawn because there's been a lot of issues going on with Apex. And I completely agree with what they're trying to say, but I want to cover exactly what's been going on. It all started when I saw this tweet from a content creator back in season 2 who was actually kind of pretty big and up and on the rise. He was doing really good, and then out of nowhere just kind of fell off the face of Twitch streaming and YouTube, and I've not seen him since. Well, out of nowhere for season 7, he did return, and he said that he was gradually getting back into Apex, and his name is Cujo the God. And Cujo was a friend of mine back in season 2. And now that he's been back into Apex for the last few months, I want to cover what he said, which actually got a response from Nicewig himself. So Cujo went on Twitter and said exactly this: all the content creators and pro players that solely rely on Apex as a main source of income, I feel so sorry for you right now in the state of the game. The worst part is everyone in the community is trying to make the best out of it, and it seems like nothing is being fixed. But wait till you see what happened next, because this is what really shocked me. I've never seen this out of Nicewig. Nicewig actually replied to him, in which Cujo replied and said, unacceptable, honestly. But Nicewig deleted his tweet, and that's not really something you see from Nicewig a lot, so I'm wondering exactly what Nicewig had to say. A lot of people were saying that he completely disagreed with Cujo. A lot of people said that he was agreeing and just being too brutally honest. So I took up both of the theories and decided to do a little bit more research to see if I can find one that actually matched with what they were saying and claiming about Nicewig. So I found this post, or this tweet, that Draynilla actually said. So I see a lot of people voicing their opinion on the new Apex update besides the crashes. I haven't had many. I'm actually enjoying Apex right now. Am I the only one? Nicewig actually replied to this tweet and said, bro, I'm having so much fun. The crashes are brutal and vibe kill at points, but other than that, I'm chilling. So that kind of proved the first theory. And honestly, Apex has gotten so weird because I feel like so many people want you to oppose Apex and want you to bash Apex because we're not getting new content, or we're not getting the content that we want, at least. But honestly, I feel the exact same way. I'm having a lot of fun in Apex right now. I love playing pubs, but I understand that not everyone is going to see it that way. Also, a good friend of mine, QuakeV, actually made a tweet earlier talking about the struggles of being a content creator on Apex and how the lack of content can really take a state on your mental health. But when he posted this, for whatever reason, he got a lot of hate for it, and so he deleted the tweet and then followed it up with another tweet saying, I deleted the last tweet because it's obviously nobody understands the mental struggles of content creators. We just play games, right? Just play another game or just take a break. That's all we ever hear. Please don't be so ignorant. Well, for whatever reason, even this tweet got a lot of hate and he had to take it down as well. So people are obviously at two polar opposite different sides and opinions on this. So what is your guys' opinion on the state of Apex right now? Are you guys having a lot of fun, or are you completely hating the game every day that you play? I feel like every time I get on Twitter, I'm constantly seeing tweets about how many hours can you guys actually take Apex before you end up getting off. And most people say, bro, I play for 30 minutes, or I played for an hour, or I only play for 2 hours. And it's so weird because there was a time where I completely agreed and I can only play 30 minutes and I absolutely hated it and wanted to get off. But now I'm at the point where I want to play as much as I can. I just don't have the time to. So what's the deciding factor? What is keeping some people away and making some people want to stay? Because whenever you play, there's some kind of switch that is being flipped, whether or not you're enjoying it, and it's making you come back or it's keeping you away. And I cannot find out what it is, but I would love to know, because I want people to obviously stay around for Apex as long as possible. The only thing I can think of is, personally, I feel like it's an unpopular opinion, but Olympus is 20 times better than World's Edge, in just my personal opinion. I don't know what it is. Everyone talks about how wonderful World's Edge is, how great of a ranked map it is, how great of a competitive map it is. But I can tell you honestly, I enjoyed Kings Canyon ranked competitive and Olympus ranked competitive, whatever, 20 times more than I have World's Edge. And when I queue up into Olympus, I immediately feel so much better about playing the game than I did with World's Edge. So is it just us, or you guys go through this as well? Let me know down in the comments if you guys ever experience anything like this. If you ever have those moments where you want to play all day, every day, and then those moments where you never want to play for probably 2 weeks straight. But nonetheless, there are many content creators out there, and as well as Twitch streamers out there, that are just saying that we hate the game, we need new content, we need better content, you know, release better patches. And I will say one thing that is definitely depressing: Respawn hasn't really formally addressed the crashing issue. The only thing that I've heard is that it simply didn't make it to the last patch and that it should be coming out on the future patch. But in my opinion, that's just not good enough. The crashing is a major problem and it needs to be dealt with immediately, and it cannot be waiting many days like it has been. So I do understand people's frustration, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we go through this every single season. Every single season, there's a point in time where people are saying the game's dead, it's dying, it's never going to come back, the game's just a sinking ship, we all need to quit, we need to go to a new game, we need to protest, whatever. I don't know, but it's always happening in Apex. So is this just another episode of the same old things that we see every single season with people complaining, or is this actually the end of the road for many of these content creators and streamers, possibly leaving Apex for another game? It's definitely not what I would want to see, but the people are going to do what the people want to do. But that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to click the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that we can hit that 500 subscriber goal in the next 12 hours so that I can have Chick-fil-A. I guess it would be tomorrow, really. Don't forget, my stream schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And the Saturday stream in the Discord is where we do our 1,000 Apex coin giveaways. And all of these streams will be on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell on so that you don't miss our live streams. See you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay positive, vibrate only positivity, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.